Hi guys, today we're going to talk about Meghan Markle and her book, The Bench. I've already made a video to tell you how successful the book was, but today I'm just going to read out a review of the book that I saw on the website of a famous paper in the UK. I'm just going to put the link to that review. The reason I'm taking this review, I'm talking about it, I'm going to read it because it's very fair and it's not overly negative like most of the reviews that were printed in most of the tabloids. So this is how it starts. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, is having a good week. Following hot on the heels of the birth of daughter Lilibet Diana is the next baby, children's book The Bench. Not one to make us mere mortal mothers feel like we're not doing enough. The book was created around a poem she wrote for her husband for his first Father's Day with Archie, and suitably the book dedication for the man and the boy who made my heart go pum-pum, as well as a couple of illustrations are dedicated to the pair, with soft rhymes and gentle watercolors about the loving bond between father and son, all rooted around that humble piece of furniture found in every home and park. It's a metaphorical expansion of the royal not royal couple's guided tour around the chicken coop with Oprah. The thing that tells you we are a family, we're just like everyone else. But this time, in illustrated forms, it doesn't feel so polarizing. The book does feel timely. Where many recent preschool books have been focused on the essential education around Black history and feminist storylines, we are at a crux point in teaching boys better. This is not simply a book from a usually white boy's point of view, as most were when I was growing up. In telling stories about deep emotional male connection, Meghan is not only modeling emotion openness to young boys and girls, but to their fathers too. As I lived through the book with my husband and 2.5-year-old daughter, I asked her what she liked about the book. She told me she enjoyed that it was a story about father and son who loved each other and instantly thought that Prince Harry was her own daddy. The fact that young readers of all backgrounds will place themselves in the story is key. The washi watercolor illustrations by Caldecott medal-winning American artist Christian Robinson, best known for his book Josephine about 1920s performer and civil rights activist Josephine Baker, are subtle, emotionally provocative, and extensively diverse. They called to my mind popular picture book The Girls by Lauren Ace and Jenny Lovely in both their styling and their inclusive range. I especially love the illustration of the dad and son practicing their high legs against the park bench in tutu, challenging gender convention, though perhaps in a slighter way than my favorite recent bestseller, Julian is a Mermaid. The Duchess of Sussex writing is soothing, loving, although a little bit schmaltzy in places, but did at one point bring a tear to my eye. Did I mention I'd been up since 5 a.m. with my daughter? Because while these more emotional rhyming books in our daughter's library are usually directly written to and about the apple of your eye, this one is written to the parents as a reminder of all the joy and learning that child rearing brings. When life feels in shambles, you'll help him find order, reads one line, which spoke expressly to my own frazzled head, but also to the growing anxiety in children. But the biggest statement to the family the Sussexes have left behind comes from the line, "You'll tell him I love you." Those words always spoken. While Harry's father, Prince Charles, famously once said, "Whatever in love means," about his new bride Diana, we are being told that Harry will be telling their children he loves them 1,000,000 times a day, just like the rest of us. And then, there I was, blubbing like the mother pictured looking out at the suspiciously Prince Harry's dad in his military uniform swinging his child high on an emotional return from duty. As the book closes, we find ourselves back at the chicken coop. There is that familiar smiling strawberry blonde man and his toddler son looking up adoringly at him, feeding the birds, a dog loping behind. A dark-haired mother figure, new baby strapped to her chest, is standing to the garden beyond with her back to the readers. The closing line, with its abridged loan, doesn't read so well in English accent as it might do in American. but the sentiment of togetherness does. I, for one, am looking forward to reading what Meghan has in store for little Diana. Okay, I'm not sure if I was able to read it correctly, but it's a wonderful, very fair piece of critique. It was written by Emily Phillips. I'm going to put a link for you to go and read it because I don't think I did justice to this review. You can read it yourself. It's very interesting the way it was written. It's so beautiful and it's so fair. Contrary to other reviews that were published in the media that are anti-Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, this one is from a person that has read the book, to her daughter, and the daughter was able to give her opinion on that. So most of the negative criticism published in the Daily Mail and Daily Express were taken off of Amazon.com. And as you know, reviewers on Amazon.com don't often buy the book. And if they don't like the artist that has written the book, they will write a negative review without even reading the book. So yes, this is fantastic. So please go on the standard.co.uk to read the piece. I'm going to put the link in the description box. And yeah, thank you, Emily Phillips, for writing such a wonderful and very fair piece. So let me know what you think. Hope you like the video. Feel free to click on like if it's the case. Subscribe for more videos and click on the notification bell to be notified when I put